What's going on, everybody? One and only Kareem Ali here, back again. And I saw a video last night on Facebook, and the video, I guess, I don't know, she said it was the woman in the video said there was some kind of Eric Sheppard challenge, something like that. Not sure. But whatever it was, apparently it was just this woman in the video, and she was saying, like, fuck America, and she was dancing on the American flag and stomping on it and all this stuff. And when I saw it, it really disturbed me a lot. I know my username on here is Kareem Ali, and people might be like, oh, you're not American, and blah, 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 blah. Obviously, it's not my real name. It's just my YouTube name. But I just wanted to say that video really disturbed the hell out of me. And not only did it disturb me a lot, but the thing that also disturbed me about the video, besides the fact that she's showing so much disrespect for the American flag, but also the fact that there were some people defending her and saying, oh, it's just a piece of fabric and all this stuff and don't mean nothing, it's just a piece of cloth and all that. And the truth of the matter is, if you're living in America and you view the American flag as just a piece of fabric and nothing more, I feel extremely sorry for you, because you are extremely ignorant. I mean, I assume the woman in the video is American. I assume she lives in America. She's probably born here, all that stuff. Some people who were defending her actions, I assume they are born here too as well, things like that. And the fact that they would defend her actions and say, oh, it's freedom of speech and blah, 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 all this stuff. But the truth of the matter is, freedom of speech is only to a certain extent, okay? Sure, we have a lot more freedoms than other people, but the fact of the matter is, there are some things that you shouldn't do and can't do without consequences. For example, you can't go anywhere and just say, fuck America in front of a lot of people without something happening to you, okay? You can't say you're going to harm or kill the president or anything like that. You know, you can't run into a movie theater and yell out fire, or go to a airport and say bomb or anything like that. You know, there's certain things that, I mean, common sense, you should know already not to do those things. But whenever people hear freedom of speech, they think that's just a license to run wild and do all this crazy stuff. And the truth of the matter is, that's not the case at all. And stomping on the American flag has nothing to do with freedom of speech in any way, shape, or form. So if you use that as an excuse, really, you just sound like you're talking out of your ass. Because, I mean, truth of the matter is, anybody who would attempt to defend this lady who was stomping on the American flag and saying, fuck America, anybody who would attempt to justify her actions and attempt to defend her is really an ignorant person, and really should think before they speak, and should really pick up a book and read it. Preferably an American history book, because I don't understand what people are smoking on when they think that disrespecting the American flag and videotaping it and putting it online is acceptable, really. And for the woman in the video, it's kind of like no one is forcing you to stay here. Nobody's forcing you to live here. If you don't like America so much, instead of saying fuck America, why don't you just move out of America? Move to Canada, move to the Middle East, move to Mexico. There are a bunch of countries that are not America. Why don't you just move over there? Live over there, because nobody's forcing you to stay here. Seriously. So, I mean, and I bet you, if you go to the Middle East, then you'll see what it really means to have no freedom. And you'll see when the men start treating you like a piece of property and all that stuff. And then I bet you after about 3 days, you'll be begging to come back to America. Definitely. But, you know, people just take the stuff for granted too much. And it's really sickening and disturbing. But I'm going to post the link to the video in the description. And that's all. I mean, the shit is crazy and out of hand. People are just wild and reckless. And anywhere else in this world, if you you can't even talk about the president of the United States. I mean, the president of whichever country you live in. If you live in another country, most countries you can't talk about the president of that country or the king or the prime minister or whatever. You can't even talk about them. So imagine, let alone burning or stepping on or disrespecting a flag in any way, shape, or form. In some countries, if you disrespect the flag, you will be hanging like a Christmas ornament, definitely, because it's not right. It's not right at all. But anyways, rant over. Just wanted to rant, let off some steam, talk about it. So the link is in the description. Y'all check it out. And make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back very soon. Till next time, Kareem Ali,